Today I'm going to show you exactly how to share a template in Notion. Open the page you want to share as a template. Before you click anything, look at the left sidebar. If there are subpages under this page, they'll be copied with it. That's usually exactly what you want, but if you see a private subpage tucked in there, drag it out now. Once the link is out, the other person sees everything inside. While you're here, check for database rows too. Any rows sitting in a database on this page will go with the duplicate, so for a clean template, clear the rows and leave the empty database structure. Publishing this page does not expose the rest of your workspace, just this page and whatever is nested under it. Now click the blue Share button in the top right corner. The sharing panel opens. Click the Publish tab at the top. Most people stay on the default Invite tab and send an email, but that just gives someone access to your page. That is not a template. The Publish tab is where the reusable link is. At the top of this tab is a toggle called Publish to Web. Turn it on. As soon as you do, Notion generates a public link. Below that, you'll see another switch appear called Allow Duplicate as Template. Turn that on too. Do not skip that second switch. If you only publish to web, people with the link can read your page, but they can't pull a clean copy into their own workspace. That second switch is what turns a read-only page into something someone can actually copy and use. While you're here, read the small print under Publish to Web. Anyone with the link can see this page, so this is not the place for client data or internal notes. Now click Copy Link. Notion copies the public URL to your clipboard. I always test this before sending it because once the link is out, a bad one makes you look sloppy. Open a new incognito window. Paste the link into the address bar, press Enter. The page loads as a published Notion page. There is no left sidebar, no editing tools, just the page content. Top right, the person you send this to will see a duplicate button. That's what they'll click to add it to their own workspace. Warn them they need to click Duplicate. If they just bookmark the public link, they're still looking at your original, not their own copy. Go ahead and click Duplicate. Notion may ask you to log in if you're not already signed in. If they don't have an account yet, this is where Notion asks them to create a free one. If you are signed in, it asks which workspace to copy the page into. Pick the workspace, then hit Duplicate. Once it finishes, Notion drops the page into that workspace. Open the sidebar, and you'll see it under Private Pages with the same title as the original. This copy is now completely separate. You can edit the duplicate, delete things, even break it, and the original stays exactly how it was. There's no sync back to the original, so if you make a big change to the template later, the person has to duplicate it again. Now switch back to the original tab. Click the Share button again. The panel opens. Click the Publish tab. If you ever need to take the template down, just turn off Publish to Web. The link stops working immediately. That's the kill switch. While you're still on the original, make a small change to the page title so you can see how updates work. Then switch to the Incognito tab and refresh. The change is already there. The Publish template points to the live page, not a frozen file, so every edit shows up for the next person without you resending anything. If the person is already in your Notion workspace, you don't need to publish to the web at all. Click the Share tab instead. Add their email, set the permission to Can View, and send the invite. They open the page and hit Duplicate in the top right to copy it into their own workspace. If this video helped you, give it a like and subscribe for more Notion walkthroughs. And leave a comment saying this was helpful, because comments are what push this to other people looking for the same thing.